Welcome back to Studio 701.
Having a baby can be exciting, overwhelming, and kind of scary all at once. In today's Healthy Living, we welcome two doulas who are here to help with all of the above. Kathy Paul and Willow Heisman, thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So doulas are available to support all types of birth, and I know that's a message you definitely want to get across, but can you explain how does it work? What is a doula, and how do doulas support all types of birth?
So a doula provides informational, emotional, and physical support before, during, and after birth for the birthing person, the mother, and the whole family.
And so I'm a dad, so I'd like to ask a question about dads. I understand that doulas do help a lot with dads that are also there to support.
Yes, absolutely. A big misunderstanding about doula support is that we somehow come in and take the dad's role, but good doula support is to reinforce the family unit coming together. And so sometimes that looks like helping dad take a hands-on role. Sometimes it looks like facilitating conversations and things like that.
Yeah, and these are times, like during the delivery is obviously a very critical time to have that support. How long of time are you talking with mothers and fathers and leading up to this important day or days to kind of figure out how to go through the motions of everything?
So it typically depends doula to doula how often they meet with each family before birth, but usually it's 1 or 2 sessions to talk about what do you want your birth to look like, what do you want to see happen, what are your dreams, hopes, how can we help you do that? And then they're typically there for the whole birth experience, so whether it's 6 hours or 48 hours, they're there the whole time to support the family so they're not left unsupported and alone. And then usually afterwards they meet with the family once or twice to kind of talk about how it went after.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, this is a legitimate question. Do you do the delivery? Do you actually deliver the baby?
No, that's actually a question we get a lot.
Okay.
Midwives and OBs are care providers with clinical skills to help oversee the health of the mom and baby. We are there for informational support to help you frame conversations with your care provider. During the labor and birth, there's a lot of physical and emotional support. So we're trained in the physiology of birth and how it works and how to help you work best with your body, and also how to let you have appropriate clinical conversations with your care provider.
Yes, there we go.
Huge, right?
That was such a good answer, Willow.
That's huge, so important. Can you give us an example of a real success story that you have experienced? Someone that you can tell that they used a doula and it made all the difference in the world for them in the delivery room?
I can say that I had a client that had planned for a complete natural birth, and we'd done all the work leading up to that, and it turned out that that wasn't the path that they were going to be able to go, and they ended up with a planned C-section. And it's kind of like, well, what can a doula do during a planned C-section? Well, actually quite a lot. We're there to help with relaxation beforehand and just kind of getting comfortable and not getting too worked up. And I was there in the operating room during the birth and was able to stay with mom while dad and baby went to the NICU, and was able to support her during that period. And they were super appreciative of that, not having to be alone and make those hard choices about whether dad stays with mom or dad goes with baby to the NICU.
Yeah, I'm sure dads really appreciate some of your expertise during what can be a tense time, right, Jeff?
Yeah, most definitely. So, ladies, if you had advice for somebody that might be having a baby in the next week or two, what would that advice be?
Who would that be?
Well, obviously hire a doula.
There we go.
I actually have taken on moms at the very end of pregnancy. Otherwise, I say just trust yourself. Moms really do know a lot about their bodies and how their births are going to go. So
I just can't help but ask, what is it about this that drew you to wanting to do it, and what do you kind of gain from being a birth doula? And I'd love to hear from both of you. Willow, let's start with you. Like, what made you want to do this?
So I had my first baby when I was 18. I didn't know anything. I had a lot of white coat syndrome, like being afraid to ask my doctors questions. And once my first birth unfolded and took a path I wasn't hoping for, I read everything I could about birth, which led me into birth communities, eventually into the birth doula world. I think the thing that brings me the most joy is seeing the pieces click together in families as I work with them prenatally, I also teach childbirth education. So with my clients, I go through childbirth education and helping them see all of those pieces fit together and how their bodies physiologically are meant to do this is just super exciting for me. I don't think I'll ever get sick of it.
Oh, love it. And Kathy, for you?
So I became a quote-unquote birth enthusiast when I first decided I wanted to get pregnant at some point with my husband, and just read everything I could get my hands on with regards to pregnancy, birth, all that good stuff. And then I kind of toyed with the idea of becoming a doula, and I actually did attend coffee with the doulas before I became a doula. And I just love the process that women's bodies can make a baby and birth it naturally, or whatever route it goes, but that it can do that. It's a natural process. And I love letting families know about, hey, these are the options that you have during birth, during your pregnancy, and you don't have to be cookie cutter birth. You can choose what you want.
And Kathy, we have about 30 seconds left. You had mentioned coffee with a doula. Can you just tell us what people should expect if they were to attend?
Yes, Coffee with the Doulas, we have a lot of members of the Bismarck doula community present, so you can talk to the doulas, meet them, see if there's one you were interested in working with, and just ask questions about birth, pregnancy, and postpartum, and we are more than willing to answer those questions and talk with people.
Fantastic.
Cool.
You
Love
might
it.
even become a doula yourself,
right.
like Kathy. So if you have questions or this is something that interests you, check out Coffee with the Doulas. This is happening Saturday, November 13th at 10 a.m. at City Brew Coffee in Bismarck. You can also find out more information on their website, bismarckdoulacommunity.com. Make sure you check out that event. Thank you, ladies, for being here this morning. And we are going to keep it moving. This has been Healthy Living, but coming up next, we get another healthy dose of music from Chuck Suki.
From the one, the only. Stay tuned to hear his performance. That's coming up after the break.
But first, let's get up out of our chairs. It's